This is great news. I've been sent a camera, dash camera from Miofive. It's the S1 Ultra. Now it's the first time I've seen this one, and on the side of the box it's got quite a lot of things. It's saying front and rear camera 4K each one. That's great, fantastic. Wi-Fi 5G, Bluetooth, GPS, IPS and AI. That's what it says inside the box. I'll get the contents out in a few seconds, show you what's in the box. We'll get it set up in the car. Then I'm going to record some footage of daytime, nighttime, rain if it's raining, footage with the microphone on so you can see what it sounds like in the car, and I'll talk about the app that they use at the same time. Information, any other information I'll talk about while we're showing the footage, and I'll also put below a link for this on Amazon if you want to check it out on Amazon. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If there's any comments you want to ask, put them below at the same time. Let's get it on out of the box. So there's lots of things in this one. We've got straight away, we've got a little bit of information. We've got the manual, quite a thick manual to go through. You've got the sticky mounts for the windscreen itself, and then also you've got sticky extra bits for the mounts itself. So if you're changing things around to different cars, you've got spare ones. You've got front and rear cables, which are fine. On the front one, you've also got a connector. So if you've got a USB, you can stick it straight into that. If you haven't got a USB, you've got a 12 volt, then that can go onto there. So that's an extra thing. And you've got one final cable, which is for the computer, USB connection. And you've got a rear camera, which you can adjust. It moves around for the angle of your windscreen. There's a cover on the front to take off at the same time. And the final two is the main one, which is the camera itself. And obviously the covers on the front there, covers on the back. It's touch buttons on the back. And you've got a connection mount for the camera, which connects onto there, like that. And you've got a bolt there, you can change the angle so it fits your windscreen. And if you want to take it off, you just push it in there and it comes apart. I'm going to get it set up in the car and then we'll get some footage recorded. So on the front of the front dash cam, we've got the 140 degrees wide angle lens. It records in up to 4K 3840 by 2160 at 30 frames per second, and it's the same for the rear camera at the same time. And then you've got the speaker on the front there too. Now if I just turn to its side, and on the side here we've got the memory card slot, which is the dash cam comes with 64 gigabytes micro SD card, and above that you've got your mini USB connector. And on the other side we've got some vents, and if we just turn it over completely, so what we've got here now is on the bottom left hand corner is the blue LED light telling that it's actually recording, and on the right hand side got 4 buttons going from the top: the album, the previous button, the second one down is the settings or back button, the third one down is the emergency video or next button, so you can press it twice, it will record some emergency straight away. And on the bottom there is the OK button. If we just bring this on a second, so it's recording at the moment, and if we just go into the files,
stop recording.
There we go. So you've got some screens there, and you can use the next button to click across the time lapse, emergency video, parking guard, and photos. If I just go into the loop video, click OK, brings up what's recorded, and if I just click across, there we go, and click on one of these, and then you can either keep it or you can delete it. So I'm deleting it, yes or no, yes I am, files deleted, and then go back again, and back again to go back into recording.
Start recording.
So there's a dash cam, you can see it from that side there. That's the cable for the rear camera, and that's the cable that plugs into the power. Now, just so you know, I've wired the cables. Rear one I've gone to the right, and the front one I've gone to the left, down by the side pillar. Now there's no airbag in here, so it's fine. If you've got an airbag, then you want to speak to the electrician, just make sure. And then I've gone down the side around the side of the airbag so I'm not interfering with it, underneath, and then it's plugged in there. And there's also, like I say, on this one here, you can have it plugged into your USB cable if you wanted to, but I've just plugged into the 12-volt battery. So all the footage on the front and rear cameras are going to be recorded in 4K, but you can record in lower resolutions. But this is a good example of why the front and rear cameras is so important, because if you're involved in an accident and the other driver's disputing it, then they haven't got a leg to stand on if you've got footage from the front and rear recording what's going on. This is a great example here. So we've got we're driving along on a 60-mile-an-hour road, keeping nice distance from the car in front of me. I'm doing 54 miles per hour. It says on the bottom there how fast you're going. And on the top corner there, I've got the rear camera. And on the screen of the dash cam, that's what it looks like. So you've got front of the camera pointing there, rear camera on the top left it'll be. Now the van behind me, it's not doing anything wrong at this point. We're going right, third exit, right lane, and the van goes into the left lane. Assume he's going to go left or ahead, and he just goes round the roundabout in the wrong lane. Now, if you're not paying attention and you're not checking your mirrors and you start coming across to the left lane to get off, and you're involved in an accident, they might say it's your fault, but technically, you know, they're in the wrong lane going round, aren't they? So you've got proof that they're going round in the wrong lane to get ahead of you. So the rear camera proves where they was, proves which lane they went round in, and they went round the roundabout in the wrong lane. So it's kind of helping you for your insurance. And like I say, it's great clear footage. It's a dull day, overcast.
Ahead of us, I know the speed camera.
So this footage is on a high street. I'm using the internal mic, and it's got speed camera recognition at the same time. So I'm just going to keep quiet and you'll hear what it sounds like.
Fixed camera ahead. Speed limit 30.
So that's good. It's reminding me of the speed limit, and it's saying it's in 385 meters away. Tell you the road it's on.
Yeah. 300 meter. Meter. 100 meter.
Hidden on the left there it is.
Pass.
I clearly heard the speed camera warning system warning you of the speed camera ahead. And with me talking a little bit low, which is normal for internal mics, I'm about 2 to 3 foot away from the actual dash cam while I'm driving. And next you're going to see me pulling away with the car in front of me and the AI saying keep up with front.
Keep up with front.
So the AI also tells you about fatigue driving, if you've been driving too long, take a break. Harsh driving, if you're sudden acceleration, sudden braking, and also to stop and go reminders to keep up with the front of you, just like you heard then. So this is footage in the daytime, afternoon, sunny, of the front and rear camera. There's a bit of reflection on the front window, which is causing a little bit of a reflection on it, and you can get a polarizing filter for it. It says in the manual, so I'll try and find the link and I'll put it in the description below for you. But I'm really pleased with the footage on the front and rear cameras. I'll show you the rear camera in a few seconds and you can see what it looks like from behind, but it's really clear. And this is the rear camera now, and you can quite clearly see the reg numbers of the cars, so it's not going to be a problem with you spotting, if you're stopping it and zooming in, because that's what you can do when you download it on the app. You can zoom in so to zoom in on the reg cameras, on the reg plates. But really clear footage, really happy. So here's some footage of the evening, and same as before, I've put the front camera and the rear camera together so you can see what it looks like in real time matched up. But when you download them, it'll be separate files, front and rear, so you can break it down, and they're in 1 minute segments that they're recorded in. So you can see at the night time, 10:05, we're following a bus, bit of street lighting, making it a little bit easier, but it's quite dark. And on the rear camera, you can see exactly what's going on at the same time. So really pleased with the footage of the night time. Here's a little bit of extra footage caught up with the bus. It's just a front camera, because when you're driving around at night time, even though you're extra careful, you never know what's around the corner. And this is a great example. I'm just going to do a left turn, as I'm turning left, and just see something moving in the side road, and it's a couple of kids on scooters in the middle of the road, in my lane a little bit. So you've got evidence of your speed on the speed camera, that you wasn't going fast if you're involved in an accident. And this is a side road where the street lines are a little bit darker, and the same again. Really pleased with the footage. So to finish off then, I'll put a link in the description for you if you want to check it out on Amazon, and I'll try and find that polarizing lens at the same time. I'll put that link there too. I've been really pleased with the dash camera. I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and I've had it in temperature of 33 degrees when we had the heat wave the other week, and it's been fine. The app that the supply of it is quite easy to use. Download it onto the app. The footage was pretty quick. The 5G worked fine, and I've been really pleased with it. It's in my car at the moment, recording footage as I've been driving around. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up.